Hello there, Geminis, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess. I'm here to give you your general mid-month healing energy report for May. This will be the middle of the month, 15th through the 30th or 31st, through May. So anyway, this is a general reading, so just bear in mind that not everything will resonate fully with you. Just take what does and leave what does not. Just don't try and force any timelines or storylines into what's really going on with you in the 3D. Okay, so also this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? Also check out your other signs as well, because some of those messages may resonate a little bit better for you, or you may find additional answers or clarification to whatever it is that you're working on. All right, so before we get started, I want to invite you all to join me in creating some sacred space. So let's just release anything that feels heavy upon you, anything that's weighing heavily upon your heart, your mind. Take a deep breath and let it go, okay? Here we go. Okay, great, thank you. So let's get started. So, to kind of recap on where we're at, May is all about rebuilding, restructuring. We are welcoming new cycles into our lives. April was a month of cleansing, purging, releasing, spring cleaning our lives, essentially. I won't go into too much detail about that because you can check out your April videos, both the beginning of the month and mid-month. Also check out the May video because there's a lot of description that I gave with what's going on cosmically, astrologically, and then what's going on with the cards that's coming out. I did a healing report for the week of, it was a weekly report. It was 8 through 15 May. So check that out because I also go into a little bit more detail and I talk about the energy about that. So we right now are sort of in a restorative period. We're in Taurus season, and Taurus is a very feminine, very nurturing, very grounding, healing type energy, which is exactly what we need because we're ending big cycles. And in ending these major cycles, it often comes with releasing people or releasing situations. And in these releases, I mean, it's painful, it's hard. And, you know, our heart may be smarting a bit and we may be doubting the new changes that are trying to come in, and we may be resistant to moving on with our lives. So, yeah, but just know that this is in divine timing, this is in divine order. The universe has your back. So I'm going to start shuffling. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And I'm just going to pull some theme cards, just something for us to think about and to keep in mind as we go forward with the rest of May. So this is assessing. Yeah, this is about assessing, analyzing, and evaluating what's happened. What just took place? What was released? Why did that happen? What were the lessons that were learned? How can I incorporate those lessons into my new life, my new cycle? And how can I avoid repeating any of those karmic lessons? You're not trusting. Came in reverse. So there's some doubt. There's some resistance. Okay? And I feel like this is a common theme through a lot of the signs is that there's still a lot of resistance and hesitation into what's going on, to what's coming in for us. But know that the more you trust, when you're in a state of trust, you're in a state of surrender, and you're in an energy space of love. That's the energy that you're going to need to up-level yourself to meet the newness that's coming in. But if you're in a state of distrust, it's fear-based energy and it's doubt, and you're telling the universe, I don't trust you. I don't trust what you're doing for me. And if you keep doing that, the universe will be like, yeah, you're right, you don't trust, which means you haven't learned. And the universe is going to say, okay, well, we've got that. We can help you learn. We can help turn your trust into we can help turn your distrust into a state of trust. But you're going to delay or block this new opportunities coming in because you're not ready to receive it. And And what's going to happen is the universe is going to gift you with a set of lessons. Maybe it's stuff that you shouldn't have to relearn, you know? So just think about that. Realization. Maybe that's what we're realizing right now, is that you shouldn't be in an energy space of distrust, you know? This is clarification coming in for you. I love this card, and it's such a beautiful card because you're coming out of the darkness into the light. You just have to go through the portal. Okay? You just have to go through the portal, because when you trust that portal, when you're in a state of trust, you're going to walk through that portal willingly and in a state of full surrender and faith. And look at what's waiting for you on the other side of that. Beautiful energy, a bright shining future. Everything that you want is on that other side of distrust. Okay? So I think that's the realization here for you all. Okay, wow. Big energy kicking off this reading. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what else we've got for you. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. This is the Osho Zen Tarot deck. And we'll see what Spirit would like to share with us. As I'm shuffling, just like to point out that we've got a full moon in Scorpio happening on the 18th of May. And that's going to bring about some interesting changes and interesting realizations. Okay? Because it's about really assessing what's happening in all of our lives and going in deep. Okay? First up, the Thunderbolt reversed. I feel like this is, because it's reversed, I feel like this is an internal shift, an internal shakeup. This is the Tower card in the Rider-Waite deck. And a lot of people fear the Tower card. But it's actually a beautiful card. It's actually a card of beautiful energy because it's cleaning, it's cleansing anything that's no longer serving you. It's cleansing the remnants. And I feel like because this is reversed, this is internal to you. So it's cleaning up any old thought patterns, any old storylines you used to tell yourself, any old negative beliefs you used to tell yourself or that you used to subscribe to. Awareness, reversed, the 7 card. I feel like this Thunderbolt, once you let it happen, is going to bring the clarity and awareness that you seek. Let's keep going. 2 major Arcana cards so far, right off the bat. But I feel like this is more about up-leveling yourself, getting yourself into alignment. I feel like that's the realization that came out in your theme card. Guidance. This is the three of rainbows. Listen to your spirit guides because they're here to help you gain the awareness that you need to move through this transition period and to walk through that portal, walk through that keyhole of realization. Okay? 2 more. Yes. The Outsider. 5 of Rainbows. This is the 5 of Pentacles in the regular Rider-Waite deck. This is a little boy who's imprisoned, but we don't know if he's truly imprisoned. Regardless, he feels like an outsider. So we'll talk about that. Understanding. And this is the Knight of Water. This is a message of healing, a message of intuition, a message of spirituality, a message of cleansing. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, I love it. The Fool. Yes. Let go and let God take that leap of faith into the new. I love it. Okay, Gemini. This is taking that leap of faith into that keyhole, into your future that's waiting for you. I love it. This is going to be an awesome reading. I can already tell. So, thunderbolt and awareness. This is a new you. You are stepping into a new you. You are giving birth to a new version of you. I feel like now is a time where you can no longer keep yourself small. You can no longer keep yourself just in this fake shell, you know? You're breaking out of that shell. You're breaking out of preconceived labels. Again, like I said, old storylines you used to tell yourself, old, old ways of thinking or old thought patterns that you used to subscribe to. No more, no more. You're waking up. You're waking up, and this is a person emerging from behind the veil of illusion. And you've got this fire that's literally burning it up. The fog is lifting from your sight. The fog is lifting and giving you new vision, new perspective, new way of seeing things. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt it. Don't be afraid of it. 'Cause I feel like maybe this is associated with fear, like, oh my God, what are people going to think about me? I've already lost X many of friends, because of this new change that I'm doing for myself. Okay, let those friendships go. If they're truly your friends, they'll be back for you. They'll be back with an apology and saying, you know what, I was wrong. I was wrong because I was afraid of the new changes. I was wrong because you were the mirror for me and I didn't want to see where my flaws were. Because sometimes it happens when we up-level ourselves and when we, do things that are more in alignment with our truth and more in alignment with our energy, we vibrate at a different energy space. We show up with more confidence and more empowered. And that can be very off-putting to the people within our lives. It's going to cause a vibrational rift between us and them. They can either be on board with it and choose and say, you know what, God, yeah, that what she's going through is what I'm feeling. And I also want to do something about it. And they can up level with you, or they can be so afraid and resistant that they're like, oh, you've changed, or I don't like the person you're becoming. And they're doing that because they're in a place of fear, a place of jealousy, a place of insecurity. But once that energy settles, like I said, if they're truly your friends, they'll be back. Because they will have gotten their stuff together and have done work on themselves in order to meet you energetically with where you're at. I think this is where this outsider card is coming through. So I do feel like, you're outside. You've been shunned, or you're feeling some of that. But don't, because once you're able to clear this, and this is caged thinking, and this is pre-programmed thought, this is negative external crap that's coming in, that's blocking you. It's blocking you from opening this door to step into your future. I mean, look how bright and beautiful that future is. Rainbow colored. Huh! If you look closely at the padlock, let's see if it comes into focus. It's not even locked. Oh, I want it to really focus. Let's see. I think you might see it there. This padlock, it's unlocked. So really, it's self-imposed. It is self-imposed. This little boy could easily pull open that padlock, remove the chain, open the gate, step into a bright, abundant future. I feel like this is you guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just listen to your guides. Listen to your spirit guides. Okay? Because they're bringing you messages of inspiration, of strength, of healing, blessings. Your guides are with you. Your guardian angels are with you. You are not imprisoned. This is self-imposed thinking. Okay? Understanding kind of goes along with that theme. So this is the Knight of Water. The image here is you have this bird sitting amongst bars. Are those bars really there? They're fading, right? And this bird is sitting on a perch with a clear window to fly forward, but he's hesitating. This is understanding that you are not caged. You're not caged. You're not a caged bird. You're not locked in. You are free to move forward into the future and join these other doves. And the dove is here to bring you a message of peace and of healing and of balance and spiritual enlightenment, to let you know that this transition that you're going through, because this is internal, it's reversed, this is an internal type review of yourself. You're shedding the old. You are no longer living small, Gemini. No. That will no longer serve you, but your awareness is coming through. All this. I mean, it's great. Meditate. Pray. Journal. Ask for help spiritually. Ask your spirit guides to give you clarity of thought, clarity of mind, and the strength to move through these fake bars. Okay? And to really step into that keyhole, step into that portal. You see it 3 times, right? You see it 3 times. You just have to trust. You just have to trust that you are divinely guided and that you are supposed to move forward. And you're supposed to take that leap of faith. Gemini, this is a very, very, wow, this is a very good reading for you all. Really. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull from the Untamed Oracle deck. And those of you who are new to my channel, I haven't used these cards in a while, but I'm feeling called to pull these out. They have really cool imagery on them, and it's just a cool way to assess where, these messages are linking up, and just to identify synchronicities or cosmic foot stomps, if you will. But my God, you guys are really entering that cycle. It's a beautiful future. Okay, awesome. Creation. Right off the bat, this is the Magician card in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. So you have the power to create the life that you want once you decide to move through that portal. Spirit. Reversed. You're not listening to your spirit guides. You're doubting. You're too much in your, face itches. You're too much in your headspace, your intellectual headspace. Geminis, you got to get out of that, because that's air energy that's kind of keeping you trapped. It's air energy that's keeping you in these fake cages that we're seeing twice. That's all air energy. Flow. Let go. Get grounded. Trust. Listen to your guidance. Spirit guides are here. It's reversed though. There's doubt. Because remember, in your theme card, we talked about being in a state of distrust. Okay? So don't doubt that, please. Okay, so we need 3 more. Let's see what's coming out for you all. Oh, yep. Patience. Reversed. I feel like this is becoming impatient with yourselves. I don't feel like you're trying to rush anything per se, but I feel like there's a sense of frustration. Yeah. I think the more you become frustrated, the more you just want this to pass. But I think you have to sit with it. and to sit with it and understand what it means and what's causing that urgency. Because you are having that breakthrough. You are having that internal transformation. Connection. This is also about connection with your spirit guides. Okay? So I'm seeing like some mixed energies here. You have your guidance card that's upright. You have the connection card, which is upright. And this connection talks about your connection to spirit. But this card came in reverse. This is about really connecting to spirit. Because you have spirit here watching you, letting you know we've got your back, but you're not trusting. I think it's more, it's distrust is what it is. But you've got a lot of other spiritual energy here saying, you know what, you got to trust the connection, align yourself with it, and understand it, because you've got the creation card center of this deck, or center of this spread, I should say. Oh yeah, here you go. Fear. That's all that is. All this is just fear. And it's self-generated fear. It's that air energy. It's keeping you caged. It's preventing you from walking through the keyhole, through the portal. So, yeah. Once this energy of transformation settles, a lot of this is going to get cleared up and this is going to go away. Okay? But in the meantime, try and understand, what are you fearful about? What's wrong? You know, like ask yourself, what is wrong? Why am I afraid? What am I fearful of? And really just, you know, take some time to write it down and go situation by situation. And whatever that situation is, write down, this is making me afraid because, and write it out, and then maybe write a solution for it. I can eliminate that fear by doing XYZ. You know what I mean? And if you do that for every situation that you're working on, you're going to get a better handle of what this is, and all this cage stuff is going to go away. Okay? Bottom of the deck is conflict. Yeah. I'm not surprised this is coming through, because you're having this internal shift, right? We keep talking about it. And we talked about how it's impacting your friendships, like relationships with people. I got that strongly with the outsider card. Either you're putting yourself as an outsider, or other people are making you feel like an outsider for what you're working on. It's creating this conflict. But look, you know, you got to do what's right for you. This is your life. And if you choose to up level, then you up level. And you be happy about it. And those who truly support you will be on board for you. Your true friends, those who have decided to maybe take a pause, take a break, and separate from you, cool. Let them do them. Let them heal, because they've got their own stuff that they're working on. I mean, remember, we're all closing karmic cycles. We're all ending things, and we're all starting anew. They've got their stuff that they need to work on. Maybe that's part of their karma, right? When conditions are better, and when they have worked themselves out, and when you've allowed this energy to settle, and when you've come into your alignment, and when you've allowed these fake cages to go away, you'll have better connection and better relationships with your friends, lovers, family. Absolutely. It's all energy. All this is energy work. You have nothing to fear. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use the Sacred Rebel deck. This is kind of a cool deck. Haven't used it too much, but this has some really interesting messages, and the artwork is gorgeous. So let's pull some cards. Wow, we got 3 right off the bat. Okay. This is nice. Softly, softly, the tender touch. Yes. I like that. Because we have the patience card reversed. And when I was explaining this card, I felt like you are becoming impatient with yourself. But this is a card to tell you, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle and love yourself through this process, and allow you to feel everything that you need to feel. Allow you to address these fears, because it's self-imposed. A lot of it is self-imposed because it's coming from it's coming from an energy space of distrust. Okay? Yeah. So be tender and gentle with yourselves, Gemini. Okay? Up next. I love this. Free from judgment and free to love. Yes. You're feeling like an outsider, you're feeling judged, you're feeling like you're placed in a self-imposed prison, or that people have somehow put you there. Remember, the lock is not locked. You can walk through this gate towards your beautiful future. You've got the understanding card, which had the bird cage, the fake bird cage. The bird is just sitting on a perch, can move through. The bars are fading, but nothing is in front of that bird. Nothing is in front of the dove from moving forward into the future. Free from judgment, free to love. Give yourself permission to clear those blocks. Okay? Visions of life beyond death. I feel like your spirit guides are with you. And I feel like this is your guardian angels letting you know that divine downloads are coming in for you. And you have the guidance card. You're being asked to align yourself and to listen. Because once you do, you will gain clarity and awareness, and this will become an upright energy for you. Yeah. And you have the connection card, and this one was all about connection to spirit, connection to other people, and connection with yourself. I feel like most importantly, this is connection with yourself. And your spirit guides are here to give you the guidance you need to align yourself energetically, to eliminate this fear, because this is self-imposed, so that way you can properly co-create and manifest the life you want. Yeah. Okay, well that was awesome. Okay, how much time do we have? Let's see, let's do the Pure Love Oracle. Okay, so those of you who are new to my channel, this is a cool little conversation between divine masculine and feminine for twins and soulmates. I usually pull 2 cards for each. And what I've been seeing recently, at least for May, is that there's a lot of love in these relationships, and there's a desire to want to reconcile. It's all about timing. And right now, what I'm seeing on this, in this collective, or at least in this round, it's a lot of delays. It's like, I love you, I want to fix it, but I need more time. So, here we go. Masculine would like to share to his feminine, we have such a strong bond, however, you are not open to love right now. Yeah. So masculine feels like his feminine is locked. Feminine is saying, I feel rejected by you, masculine. I am not available right now to connect. Yeah. Okay. Which isn't surprising. You know, given this tower moment that's going on with the Geminis, because I don't know if your partner, your twin, or your soulmate is a Gemini. Maybe they're probably another sign. And the reason why they're feeling blocked or they're feeling that you're closed off, is because you are. Because you're working through this tower moment, this internal tower moment. You are energetically up leveling yourself, and you're just not ready for a relationship, right? So you guys are definitely, I'm getting the sense that you guys are definitely out of union, and you've been out of union for a while. The love is still there. Masculine still feels a very strong connection to you. Something was said or done to make the feminine feel rejected by her masculine. But both are in agreement that the feminine is not available. She's not ready to connect. So maybe whatever was said or done to this feminine sparked this cycle of change. It was probably the catalyst needed for this Gemini to go through this transformation. I mean, there's other factors contributing to that, don't get me wrong, because this is a big cycle that we're all starting. That I sort of feel like perhaps what was said or done to make her feel rejected is all being wrapped up in this new cycle, this up-leveling, in order to help her grow and to ascend, to be a better partner, a better lover, a better friend to the masculine. Okay? Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling right now. That's the vision that came in for me, and how I'm interpreting the energy that's coming through. But yeah, Gemini, you're on a major awakening right now, and it's really beautiful, and it's really exciting, and you've got the Fool here, you know, and I just keep looking at this card, and this card just has me really mesmerized. I mean, it's an amazing card, and I just, you know, if you take anything away from this reading, at least keep this image in mind. So I think this is perfect for you to sort of use as a touchstone to help you visualize what's going on and kind of give you that visual sense of, okay, going through that keyhole. In that keyhole is a beautiful future. Okay? So just know that. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Archangel Oracle deck, and we'll see what comes through. Okay, oh, I love it. You're going to like that one. That makes sense. Okay. Oop, that one fell. Okay. This is perfect, based upon what we saw here. Relationship harmony. Okay, so Archangel Rajuel says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflict are being resolved now. Your bottom of the deck card was conflict. And we talked about that, especially with the outsider card, how you feel like you're in conflict with a lot of people, and how you feel like either you're imprisoned, self-imposed, or other people are making you feel imprisoned, and it's fake. It's not even a thing. But the archangels are here to let you know your relationships will be harmonizing soon, either now or in the very near future. Okay? So that's exciting. That's exciting. Archangel Raphael is talking about a healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Good, solid advice. Yeah, absolutely. Take care of yourselves. And Archangel Uriel says, brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. I feel like this goes hand in hand with the Fool card. Let go and let God. Blind faith, blind trust. Take that leap of faith. Foot stomp, foot stomp. Oh my God, Geminis, I am so excited for all of you. This is amazing. So this is just what's happening now, right? Everything that's supposed to come out of all this, it's not going to happen in the next 2 weeks. You know, this is a process. So I'm really excited for June because you're going to be in your groove. We'll be in Gemini season soon, and you're going to be feeling it. And I feel like, you know, conditions are going to set up to allow these relationships to harmonize. So, astrologically speaking, Venus goes into Taurus on the 15th. So right now it's in Aries and it's a little unsettled there, but it's going to have a happier time in Taurus on the 15th. We start Gemini season on the 20th or the 21st of May, so real soon. And Gemini is air energy, and Gemini governs intellectual thought and conversation, or at least air energy does. So a lot of what's happening here with relationships is definitely going to get fixed for you all. You're going to be vibing with it, you know, more easily. You're going to be going into your sun sign. You're going to be in your air energy. You're going to be in your groove. And with Venus happily seated in Taurus, it's going to bring a softer energy around relationships. It's going to have a more grounding effect. It's going to have a more focus on like stabilization, family, hearth and home, finances. It's just going to really ground things, you know, instead of keeping it in that fire energy where it's just like moving. It's like, no, let's just bring this down right here and let's fix this, or let's figure this out. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh my God. Geminis, please keep in touch with me. Please let me know what you all are working on. Feel free to comment below. I'd really love to get to know you better and to understand, you know, how things are shaping up for you. So thank you to all of my current subscribers. I really appreciate your love and support. It's everything. And thank you to all my new subscribers for finding my channel. And to all my new viewers, you're divinely guided here. There's no accident. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe if this content resonated with you. It's going to be a beautiful rest of the month, and June is going to be amazing for you all. I can already tell. Feel free to click the bell that you'll receive notification of when I release new content. I usually release on Sundays. I do weekly healing energy reports and such. I just released one. It was on Wednesday. It was the 8th. It was one spanning the 8th through the 15th. It's just that my schedule for May is a little off. But yeah, so I tend to do like weekly healing energy reports, which are very general, and then I do the zodiacs. I do at the beginning of the month and the mid-month check-in. But yeah, I also do anything extra that I feel compelled to share with you, whatever just needs to come out. So, okay. Blessings to all of you, Gemini. Lots of love and light. Best of luck to you. Embrace this awakening because it is a beautiful process. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.